everyone, welcome to a new video. So today I'm gonna be showcasing my old city. I haven't been in this in several years, so I don't really remember what everything is, but I'm trying to give a better showcase for now times. So this is my military base. I built out in the water. I got like different jets. This from a tutorial. This the Russian jet, and this came out with myself, with my own design, and I believe I tried to make it look kind of a 1960s type jet plane. And this is my spy plane, and yeah, it's a spy plane. I just tried to make it as good as I could. Over here I got another jet which got two wings on the back and kinda looks like an American jet. It is based off a tutorial, but I mostly just looked at the pictures to get some inspiration for like details and stuff. So most of these designs are original. Down in here we have like these hangars, and we have these planes in here, and I built these several years ago, so my building skills have definitely gotten better. And here we have this what is it called, I don't know. So yeah, that's like the flying area, the airport area for the military base. And here we have a nuclear missile ready to launch at any time towards the enemies of my city, or my country. Not my country, my friend's country. And these are like the dock area. I got this docking tower, or this I don't know, it moves container ships and stuff. And I put this small surveillance boat underneath with a big gun and stuff, and this little tower for like radio stations. Here we got a shooting range, so we can sit here, we can stand right here, and I'm just gonna get myself a bow to, you know, show. Sit here, shoot the targets. Okay, you did not see that. And over here we got these like big cannons, which is like I designed this in my school, bro. So that's the good stuff. That's bro, I'm sorry. And look here, I got my boat. This is supposed to be designed off an Arleigh Burke. No, it's not. It's just supposed to be like a boat. Doesn't really, it's not really meant to be designed off anything. So I added like missiles and cannons at the front with these, and there's space for an interior, but I just chose not to. Over here I have my aircraft carrier with a few more jet planes up in the sky, and one lifting right off, and another one lifting right off. And over here so we got like, it's empty inside because I can't really make too much areas. And down here we have a bit of space, which doesn't make sense because the water's only one block. Yeah, we got that. Then we have a carrier. Like it's not meant to carry, it's meant to carry cargo and I don't know, military items, but like guns and stuff, not the aircraft though. Here I have another one of the boats, and now we're back there. Over here, a few years ago when the Cape Rico update for GTA came out, I tried to recreate the island, but of course it's not a very good recreation. I just try to make these stairs where you start, and when I built this I had absolutely no design of how it actually looked, so I just built anything. And here's the airfield for it. Man, I don't know where to go over there. I'm just gonna fly for a while. Wait a minute. I can do this so it's a bit better. I was banned from Minecraft for a while, so I don't remember all the controls too good. It's a bit annoying sometimes. So yeah, over here we got more cities. Sadly, these buildings, they have been like copied everywhere, as you can see, and soon you're gonna see the big city that also got that copied everywhere. But I'm not gonna focus on that because of course it's just the same buildings everywhere. But it does look quite nice really when you give it some variety. Here is what was supposed to be an airport, which I built for my friend, which he never completed. I built the airport buildings and he never did nothing with it. I put some seats in there. And this is, we have different names for all the cities, and I don't remember what this was, but I think it's like Paradise City or something. City of Paradise City, yeah. As said, welcome to Paradise City and Resort. Over there we have an island, which is like a private island, and of course it has that building again. And as you can see, this is the big city. There we have the docks, and here is a like private building. It's I'm looking at this because it's one of the few buildings that's actually different from the others. Here we got my or not mine. This is built by a friend called Lewis. He built this mansion a long time ago. It's one of the first buildings, I believe. And I built this a few years ago as the first design. It's like a private little building where you get introduced right there. You go up here and you have meeting areas, and you go up one more, and this didn't really make sense. I guess it's a walking closet. Here's some bedrooms with views, and that doesn't make no sense. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, got those rooms inside there, and this is like the main bedroom. I think it is, yeah. And one floor, no, this is the main bedroom. It's the master bedroom with the master bed. Then we go one floor up, and this is like where they get the big views and the cooking place where you can eat your food and have barbecues, and you can swim on your what's it called, infinity pool, while looking up to the view, which is only a forest and copied buildings. It's also supposed to be a hospital, but it's based off a hotel. But yeah, here is where you spawn. We just made it to build height because it's funny, no other reason. And here's the actual hotel we based it off. As you can see, I built before and then I just copied on front of it and didn't delete it. That's why it looks like that. So here's the original. If we fly over here, this is like the urban areas. Here we had like an experiment, so we gave people, because this server has been greased before on others, we gave them an idea. We basically made plots using allow blocks where people could build and outside they could not build, and they would get all the materials they wanted and build their houses, which is all those houses and these are like the courthouses over here. This is where you would like make choices for getting banned and stuff. And voting presidents. I think we had presidents. That's some of our planes, because on this server we're just too obsessed with planes. Over here is another city, which I do not know what it's called, and it's literally made up of just copied buildings. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say copied buildings here, but here's a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Pretty good recreation, I would say. And it's been greased. But over here we have I don't know what his name is, and over here we have another guy, I don't know what his name is, and cooking area. Okay, I swear to God, we had one of these which looked really good before, which was like a perfect recreation. This is like a smaller version of it. Over here we have the big things. We have the airport. This is one of the airports that we have. It's not the main one, of course. It's built by Lewis. It might be the main one, I don't know. I don't know what the man wishes. So he built all of these beautiful designs on his planes, like this. Which, yeah, that looks good. And this looks really good with the wing designs for his airport. Or I guess his country. And here's another design in there. There's nothing. I thought there would be. Over here we have all these designs. Like this double decker, which is very pristine. So the first floor is just like this. I should probably show the original because this has been modified very largely. Or very, I don't know what I'm about to say. Here's the control tower, the airports. If we go over here, there's just gonna be copied planes everywhere because this is where we built our planes originally. And we tried to build big ones, and I believe that's the Beluga airplane. And here, this I believe is the original. It is. I don't know if it is. It might be. Yeah, I think this is the original. But over here we have like this. So over here is the first class. You got all of these seats, and up here you get control. Downstairs, it's just normal seating. The poor people. No, I'm kidding. And over here it's like middle class. A bit better, of course, to get their private little places. So some of them gonna get windows, so that's not really that good. And I think, yeah, that's it for that, and that's non-finished plane. Over here we have a normal. I believe this is based off the A320. I don't remember what it's called. A320 AD or whatever it's called. And this is economy class. All of the buildings right here. You have your damn buttons at the roof, so you can call this first class. You get yourself a food table, maybe a TV, I don't know. And yeah, that's that place. There wasn't really no middle class though. So this the original and like larger and international airport, I believe it is. So over here we got the entrance into it. We have like baggage control. This way you stand in your lines to get into the airplane. Go in like this. Economy. This is a different plane. Economy, second class, a bit better. And toilet. And you get yourself first class here on the top. And this is some real first class, because look, you get yourself a bed and all of this, and TV. Not a TV, but there was supposed to be one here. And you get yourself full privacy. It's all the way here. Over here, this was supposed to be a area where you could just shower, but instead it became like really weird aquarium kinda. Yeah, so we got that, and over here is like you drive on a bus to go to the other airport areas. Here is the same. Here's like another entrance where you go for all of the security and sit down. I think those are for baggage control, where you collect your bags. And over here we have more of that, like libraries. Yeah, it's probably like food areas and libraries and stuff. And you're sitting and waiting, and it's empty. And this, it also looks quite nice like that, and that makes no sense because I think planes could be able to drive, like fly into those. Having a skyscraper or a high building at least very close doesn't make no sense. But yeah, we got that, and that's like the area where everyone works and stuff, don't matter what it is. And this is another like area we can maybe buy food, eat your food, not buy food. Over here I think this is a restaurant. Yeah, it is. You can get your first class areas where you can just sit down with a private space, talk to your friends, talk to your family, partners. And while waiting for the plane, here's the big screen where it says all the planes, and it says like you're late to the plane, and then you get very angry and you miss your plane. Over here we got, I think that's like just there's maybe a bit of first class and middle class. Maybe, yeah, this first class you get a bit better. This economy and middle, or this economy and, yeah, economy and first class. So how it is. Maybe it's not called first class here, it's like plus or something. So this is the same plane, same design, everything. Over here we have the control tower, and we have the area where all the planes just line up when they're not being used. And this, I think, is a very different design. It looks a bit weird though. Or have I looked at this already? Yeah, I have. That's the big planes. And we have loads of different planes here, and this is where you can also step on the planes when you want to. That was supposed to be a spaceship, and here's the real impressive stuff. So this is the Burj Khalifa, which I tried to build, and I forgot to add like the bottom part, so it just looks like it's the Burj Khalifa but cut in half. It's technically a bit higher than that, and that is just fully built by hand. There's no way for you to copy it, or there is, you can copy it to the other side, but that wasn't done. It was fully built by hand, filled in every block, took hours. And this is not higher. Well, it's worth it. This does not deserve to be higher than that. That is just beautiful. Over here we have another like building that I believe this might have been either Lewis who built it from a tutorial. Yeah, this was Lewis. It's a tutorial house. I'm guessing some of you might have seen it. And this was a like celebration for the server being officially, I think it was 1 or 2 years old. And it was under the whole Black Lives Matters crisis, so that's why we put up that. Or it was under the whole like when the protest was happening for George Floyd. Over here we got some more unfinished buildings. I was trying to build a house there, and this is a beautiful mansion, which doesn't really make sense having that, but does looks nice. They got a football field in the back. Over here we have some more buildings inside of inside of this like wall. I don't know why they are, but they are. Over here we have some more just buildings. They're everywhere. We got these forests there then to make this flat world have some life. And this, like, I don't know really what this was, but this building is incredibly unrealistic, and this is like a building if they had like big gardens inside and stuff. This has detail inside of it, which that doesn't. That's just a garden thing. So you enter here. Here, first floor, there are going to be people with bedrooms. They get this. So this one of the bigger ones. You get this, quite nice. There's another one, also 2 floors. Oh my, it's a bit. And there you go with your little room. It's quite nice. No windows, sadly enough. They could be added. This guy gets windows. That's why this the best house, or the best room. Oh, not this better. See, this open. You get a TV and computer area all on the down floor, and on the upper floor you get this beautiful area with everything. And I forgot about the food. Okay, let's just say this is like a private area, so you get food for free here when you officially buy this place, and you get a beautiful garden, which surely gives you a whole lot of CO2, man. So here I go to absolute top, because that's the only area that's different from everything else. This is gonna take a while. Here, so I'm at the top. Here we got some different buildings. This is not different at all. That's not different. And something happened here, I don't know what. So over here, same building. Okay, there should be another floor. What the hell? That was not the top. That is the top floor. Here. So this is like this building. What the? Where's the top floor? This is a bit weird. I don't really know where the top floor is. I think there's one more floor. Yeah, you take this to get to the absolute top. This is the top. You see, you get all of this private space, all these private houses and everything. This is the big penthouse at the top of the building, and over here you get this where you can just do whatever, and you get your bedroom and this and your massive beautiful view and the incredibly weird roof that I made. And here is officially one of the largest things, and I believe that is supposed to be Twin Tower Memorial, or that is one. Over here we got this. Ain't really nothing, it's just like it's supposed to be the biggest hotel built by Rares, the owner of the server. That is a failed aircraft carrier which we tried to build until we realized it looked horrible and then just removed it. Or not removed it, we had it there, just stopped working on it. Here's the prison, because we realized we need our prison. All three of us, Rares, Lewis and everyone worked on this. Even though it's not that big of a project, I don't know why we all needed work on it, but we did. And now we got like they built the interior because I wasn't online at that day, but this looks nice though. So it's nice. We got all the prison things, and I don't really know nothing about prison, so. So, and they got all of, oh god. Forget about it. So we got all of these like prison things here, and I'm going to break through the roof, or the, I can't bother. This is like Lewis's private building house area, I don't know. And we got some like British flag now, bro. That ain't a British flag. So we got all of his houses. It's first floor, and that's it. And this must say, it's only one thing. It's this and this only, and it's been completely griefed. It was my fault. I saw a massive, and I was interested. I saw a massive line of TNT, and I was interested in what it did. And I don't know what I was thinking. I was like on something, bro. I wasn't on drugs. I don't actually take drugs. It's just the expression saying I was on something. I was like, I don't know why I set it off, but I set it off, and now it looks horrible. And I'm not gonna fix it. And that is a like dead island. I griefed it up all to make it look like a zombie island where you had to survive and stuff from the zombies, which was a bad idea. And I think this might actually be all of it. Actually, no, there is a bit more. But I gotta do this quickly now, because this video has been going on for a whole lot of while. There's the original airport. Follow me here. There's the football arena. We have an entire train system underneath, which is really sophisticated and literally goes to everything, which would have taken this video being way shorter, so I should have just done that from the start. Trying to find a gas station. Over here we have like the desert. Really nice. I tried to replicate this, but it never became as nice as this. I don't know how it's possible that it didn't become like that, because this is just a desert. That's all it is. So down here, because it's only like one block, we couldn't actually fix the roof or walls or anything. For the walls we could, but not the roof. And you see that's the old lines, and here this goes to New Forest. That is one of the city, which is old as hell. This goes to Sloan City. That's what that little city that was just made of copies was called. Montrose Airport, that's the other one. Lincoln City, that's a famous city. That's the one where we had everything that I just looked at. And Rare's Control Tower, I don't know why it has a landmark, Rare's Control Tower, but it does. And it's Lem City, everything with Lem City to do. So we haven't been here. New Forest, that's where we're going. Okay, last stop, then we end in the video. This New Forest, one of the original cities, and best city according to me, because of the fact that nothing here is copied and it's all original. And it's actually nice to walk through. It feels nice. Okay, that's the video. Hope you liked it.